Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
I was there, AKAPADers. I was there 1996 when Happy Gilmore dropped. Looking back, it's hard to say if it's a golden age of American comedy. Tracking American comedies decade to decade, it's hard to really just capture what the movements are, what the styles are, what the impact is. It's and usually how comedies go is every single generation you have a block of funny movies, and then right underneath that block you have slightly less funny, and then you have corny. Happy Gilmore led the generation. Ace Ventura. But I've been with Adam Sandler's entire career. We don't talk about his films enough. We seem on with the history of the Film Buff podcast, we move towards Adam Sandler's non-comedies more than into his comedies. I haven't seen one of his movies that I wouldn't immediately rewatch. Now, some of it is I like the corniness. I mean, he's in this cobbler movie that I thought was awesome. Click, all of these things. But back in the day, I remember being immensely disappointed with Waterboy because it wasn't another Happy Gilmore. But Waterboy has legs of its own. People now look back very fondly of Waterboy. Little Nicky. Somewhat of a special effects driven, big concept, horror movie, comedy. Major toy line from McFarlane Toys. All over the place. Little Nicky, disappointing. And then from that point on, you have to say that Adam Sandler just kept making movies. And he kept making movies within a budget, within a time frame. And he was able to incorporate enough talent within and around these movies. Yeah, but they call them, they call Adam Sandler movies scams. Because he keeps rehiring the same people and kind of ciphering money from the production into his friends' pockets. There's been YouTube videos on this. There's been a lot of commentary. And I think the popularity of those videos take away from the actual impact of the type of storyteller Adam Sandler is. We see everything on display with Happy Gilmore too. If you were to tell me the things that happen in this movie, if I were to go through a stack of index cards, I would just say I'm not interested. I don't want to see Happy Gilmore have to quote unquote get it back. I don't want to see a Happy Gilmore where life wasn't a success for him, where he didn't overcome more problems and more fears. I don't want to see him with his back against the wall. I feel like that character would just keep going and climbing the ladder. But this is a sequel, right? So it's not what the audience wants. Sometimes it's what works within the story. So in this story, he's got 10 kids. One of them is that wrestler MJ Knight, who's phenomenal in this, by the way. The wife that he had the children with passed on. He's working at Whole Foods. Doesn't golf anymore, but has had a golf legacy. He's become he was one of the bigger golfers of the 90s. Now, given that movie came out in 96, so we can say maybe he had a 4 to 5 year run as a pro golfer. But what this movie does is it retells and it does what comedy sequels should do. It retells the first movie, and it puts a pun intended here, puts a little bit more of a spin on it. There's no shame in this movie. If a character died, or if a character is no longer with us, like as of the physical person has passed on, it's the son or it's the daughter. All these little beats that we like in that first movie, they're here. He's got to fight someone. He's got to have a distraction from the crowd. He's got to have an irrational fear. He's got to do something simple and wholesome. Shooter McGavin in this movie is just phenomenal. Just what they do with him as a character. He comes out of a mental asylum, and everything is structured around. This movie almost shields Goth as of a truly special sport. It's a special event when we get to see it live. It's good to know how to watch Goth. All sports, I believe, need a level of training or like just a level of education to enjoy it. But the whole plot of this movie is that we have an evil, cooler Goth league who's going to absorb all the professional Goth if they happen to win this tournament, and it's all the things. It's like WWE Goth. It's as if Vince McMahon created a Goth league and it's connected to this energy drink. It's all of these things that like you kind of hate in the world. Happy Gilmore is refusing money. He needs money. This Goth League offers him money. He refuses the money because he's there to uphold the tradition of Goth. He's there to maintain the flame. And I think that story element is really what's resonating a lot with audiences. The reaction to this is fantastic. For once, like finally, we have a Netflix movie from Netflix that people like and they enjoy, and they're not guilt tripping other people for liking Red Notice, for example, or The Adam Project, or The Gray Man. 3 amazing big action movies there. I like Electric State too. Put them all in there. That's my Netflix blender. But no, AKAPADers, a lot of this movie has Wrath of Khan, Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, where we have the passing of a titan. We have characters who were big before, and now they're small, and now they have to get rebuilt. That is Admiral Kirk in Wrath of Khan. His past confronts him, and he must fight his past, like physically fight his past. I thought this movie was fantastic, AKAPADers. I want to watch it again. I want to watch it with Happy Gilmore, so just be on the lookout. I'm going to bring you Happy Gilmore here. And we kind of have to give a big nod to Haley Joel Osment in this, who repeatedly now, and it might be because he has a punchable face. And I'm not trying to be funny with that. I'm just saying, like, he looks like a POS, the adult Haley Joe. But he, from movie to movie, he plays like the best sneaky villain. And that's what he is in this movie. I love the science in this movie, where they're removing vertebrae to get better Goth swings. That's what the evil Goth guys are doing. The actor that plays the... And even Christopher McDonald, that's Shooter McGavin. Incredible. Travis Kelce's good in this. Ben Stiller's good in this. I'm trying to get into the cast, and we're not having luck here, obviously, because I said I wanted to do it. The cameos, endless cameos. Here we go. Benny Safdie. He is hilarious. This is like our villain. He's his hair. His facial hair, he's so he just looks like a POS too. I love it so much. But yeah, ton of cameos, ton of the Adam Sandler verse, if you want to call it. Great ending. I love the ending for this movie. He wins a car, can't drive it. Great hook for that. I don't know, AKAPADers, nothing but recommendations. Happy Gilmore 2. I believe is what real-time comedy sequels is all about, even though that's the category for that one, right? All right, guys, I love you. Rock and
Okay, that's a wrap.